Hey guys, Dr. D here. I just want to come on for a few minutes and debunk this idea that maybe even your healthcare provider still believes that weight loss is simply about calories in and calories out. Now, I'll give you this. It does go a decent distance that if I'm consuming 5,000 calories a day and I'm only burning 2,000 calories a day, probably not going to be losing weight. But there are those of you out there who know you're like, I've cut down on what I'm eating, I've gotten rid of the crap, I'm moving my body, I'm still stuck, the weight's not coming off. So let me just give you 3 reasons here. There are more. Let me give you 3 reasons here why that might be the case. And I'm going to encourage you to get with a doctor that knows how to figure this out. First of all, weight loss can be inhibited by your hormones. So for men, if you're getting into the 40s and 50s and your testosterone is running low, that low testosterone fosters insulin resistance. Our bodies don't like that our testosterone is low. And in fact, when we address that and we increase your testosterone either through supplements, lifestyle changes, maybe even testosterone replacement therapy, then that actually causes less insulin resistance. You've heard me talk before about insulin resistance. It's what drives weight gain. And so if your hormones are off, if you're a woman who's approaching menopause or you're in menopause and you don't make enough estradiol, enough estrogen, then that is also going to contribute to weight gain in the form of insulin resistance. So number one reason why it's not necessarily calories in, calories out is hormones. Another reason why that might be the case is because of our cortisol levels. So cortisol is our stress hormone, okay? So I kind of categorized the sex hormones initially, but now we're talking about our stress hormones. So if you're one of these people who's going through life and you're always just stressed to the max, right? You're always in that fight or flight mode. Your sympathetic nervous system is fight or flight. It's up here, and the parasympathetic nervous system, the other half of that autonomic nervous system, rest and relaxation, is down here. Your cortisol level's probably running high. And if your cortisol level's running high, so is like your epinephrine and norepinephrine levels. And so your body's in kind of this constant state of stress, running from a tiger, right? And so when you're doing that and you're not physically running from a tiger, burning off calories, when your cortisol level is up all the time, that's an inflammatory state for your body, and that inhibits weight loss. Have you ever been on steroids like prednisone? You think it's going to be easy to lose weight if you're taking prednisone every day? Well, if you're not taking a look at what your cortisol is doing, then cortisol running high could be what's inhibiting your weight loss. The third reason why it's not just as simple as calories in versus calories out is this. Food is not just calories. It's not just macronutrients like fat and protein and carbohydrates. It's not even just micronutrients like iron and selenium and CoQ10 and vitamin D and vitamin A and vitamin E. No, food does more for us than that. Food is information. Food signals. Food actually tells my DNA what proteins to make. So if I'm consuming inflammatory foods, even if I'm not consuming a lot of calories of them, that can turn on inflammation in my body. By the same token, if I'm consuming foods that tell my DNA like, hey, make these anti-inflammatory molecules, that is going to decrease the inflammation in my body. So you see there's a correlation here with inflammation in my body and lack of weight loss. So I just want to make it clear to you guys, it's not simply calories in and calories out, and that's the end of the story. It does go a decent distance. We do have to a degree, be in a caloric deficit, but calories in and calories out is not the entire picture. And so that's why when people reach out to us at Alpha Omega Wellness and they want to do our weight loss program, we actually take a look at labs that will clue us in if this person has insulin resistance, or is their thyroid out of whack, or do they have inadequate vitamin D for their bodies to efficiently make ATP? Do they not have enough iron stores going on? Like, we're going to look at that stuff so that we can dial in on precision wellness for you, rather than just saying, well, you just got to eat less cheeseburgers. Listen, I hope this has been helpful. Please share this with your friends because people need to know, like, there's hope for losing weight. I'm on my own weight loss journey. I'm down 54 pounds, the lightest weight that I've been in 8 years, and I'm just doing the stuff that I'm teaching you to do. And so reach out to us, call 317-300-4091, and we'll be happy to start you on your weight loss journey. Not just lose the weight now, but to actually change the trajectory of your life, of your health, by teaching you like how to consume the things that are going to bless your body and are going to give you longevity and energy and stamina. So reach out to us. We'll be excited to take care of you guys.